This video is not medical advice or intended to treat any medical conditions. Please consult your doctor before starting a new exercise program and stop immediately if you feel pain, experience dizziness, or other symptoms. By performing this workout, you acknowledge that you are engaging in physical activity and understand the risks involved, including physical injury. You agree that you are voluntarily participating and are participating at your own risk. By continuing with this video, you agree to release from all liability and forever hold harmless the City of Arvada from any and all losses, liabilities, injuries, or damages resulting from any and all claims pertaining to this workout.
Welcome to Pilates. My name is Danielle. We are going to do a quick workout together. If you have hardwood floors, you might want a mat or two, or even a towel works fine. If you've got carpet, go ahead and have a lay down on the ground. So we're going to start with our breath work. So feet are flat on the floor, hands are extended down at our sides, and we're just going to start by taking a big deep breath in. Inhale through the nose for 8 counts. Now, as you exhale, contract your core, breathe out. Let's do that again. Big deep breath in, fill your lungs as best as you can, and then as you exhale, tighten through the belly. Bravo. All right, now start to tilt your pelvis up to the ceiling, and then exhale, roll that pelvis back down. Bravo. Let's do it again. Big deep breath in, tilt it up, and then exhale, tilt it down. All right, now we're gonna take it to a full bridge. So start by tilting that pelvis, lift it up one vertebrae at a time, squeeze, and then slowly roll it back down. One more just like that. Big deep breath in, squeeze and lift, and then slowly roll it back down. All right, lift your head up off the floor, pump the arms for like 4 counts, and then take it right back down. All right, now let's add in the breathing. So as you take it up, inhale, hold, exhale, and then slowly lower. Nice, this is our Pilates stance. Do it again. Inhale, lift it up, exhale, hold, and then roll it back down. Let's do 2 more, add the feet. Inhale, lift it up, hold it, exhale. Slowly drop the head and the feet down on the floor. And again, inhale up, hold it, and slowly drop. Nice. We're ready. Now it is time to move on to our traditional Pilates stance. So we're gonna start with some double pulse scissors. So one leg is up, other leg is a few inches off the floor. We're gonna reach behind the leg, switch. Now give me some singles for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if your legs aren't quite as straight as mine, that's okay. You do the best you can. And you'll still get that nice deep stretch while working the abs. Even if those legs aren't completely straight, that's okay. All right, give me one more set. Double pulse, pulse, and pulse. Singles, ooh, stretching the legs, working the abs. All right, both legs down on the mat, roll it up. 4, 3, 2, reach overhead, exhale as you lower. Let's do that again, super slow. 3, 2, think like you're peeling a sticker off of the floor. All right, let's stay down, back to those double pulse scissors. Pulse, pulse, now singles for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so notice my head is lifted the entire time. If it becomes too much, feel free to use those hands behind your head or relax for a few seconds, but as soon as you can, try to bring it right back up. Minimal rest in between is key. Last set. Pulse and pulse. Singles. All right, let's go back to those roll-ups. Legs down on the floor, slow. Up, 2, 3, big reach to the top. And then like a sticker, you are flattening down on the floor. Do it again. Exhale on the way up. Big, strong posture. Back down. Keep it coming. Up. I know the slower you go, the harder it is because you're actually having to hold a contraction pretty much the entire time. 2 more. Up, 2, 3, 4. Take it down. Slow and controlled wins the race. Now this time, take it up to the top and just hold it. All right, so now it's time to move the work to the back side. So I'm gonna take it into a side kneeling position. If you wanna lay down on that hip, you can at any time. All right, otherwise, hand on that hip, extend that leg. We're gonna lift and then bring the knee to the front. Forward and out, nice and slow. So we're contracting the core. Our chest is tall, relax the shoulders. Ooh, slow and controlled wins the race. Up and down. All right, rainbow taps. Tap and tap. So it's like you're drawing a rainbow with that foot, and you want your hips fully extended. So you don't want to be like crunched forward at all. Think tall and straight through your spine. Nice big rainbow, tap side to side. All right, that tempo's increasing. I think we should speed this up. Hold it at the top, triple pulse. 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, is it burning? Yeah, it was burning after like 2 seconds for me too. Don't worry. 3, 2, 1, nice and high. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're hitting those areas, those zones that don't get hit with all the other formats. So good. All right, child's pose, sit back, stretch the arms. If that like starts to cramp a little bit, just give it a little punch or two. All right, let's switch sides. So same thing. If you want to keep it down here, do everything from a sitting position, perfectly okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it back up like I did on the other side, nice and slow. Lift, and a knee to the front. Slow to start, lift. So why go slow? It forces us to think about which muscles should be working without getting that like quick movement where we can possibly injure. We don't want that. All right, rainbow taps, front, back. Extend that leg, and again, you want a straight line throughout your whole body so you're not hinged forward at all. No, I'm not shaking. That's a complete lie. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, inner outer thigh, on fire. 2 more. We're gonna hold it at the top, triple pulse. 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, how high can you lift that leg? Can you get it at least as high as the other side? Because we gotta make it even. As high as it will go. Breathe. Nice, 2 more. 1 more. And sit back, child's pose, stretch. Whew, good job. All right, it is time for our planks. Nothing is better to work like the entire core all at once than a plank. So we are going to take it into a plank position. Our hands are gonna be underneath our torso. Our butt is gonna be down. All right, inchworm, 3, 2, 1, walk it forward, 4, 3, 2. Now notice my hips drop at the bottom, and then I shoot up nice and high at the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do it again. Feel that stretch through the legs. All right, hold that plank position. Give me a little pause here. 1 tricep push-up. Leg lift, right, left. 1 push-up, leg lift. Now if you're like Danielle, me and push-ups don't go together. Take it to the knees. I won't tell if you don't tell. But if you're like, you know what, I probably could do at least a couple on my toes. My friends, challenge brings change. Oh, they're getting hard, aren't they? All right, quick little break, and then right back into it. Plank position, inchworm the hands, back to the feet. 3, 2, 1, walk it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so straight line through that spine and through those legs. All right, last one. We're gonna pause at the bottom and let's go right back into that second set of push-ups with a leg lift. Go. Oh, I know they're hard, I know they're challenging, but it's so good for the upper body, the lower body, and again, knees, perfectly okay. I won't judge you if you don't judge me. Two to go. Are you breathing with it, not against it? Last one. And shake it out. Bravo, bravo. All right, let's flip it around and lay it down. Nothing sounds better after doing planks, right? So yeah, lay it down. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. We're gonna kick that leg and try to tap the elbow to the knee. So it's like a crunch with a little twist at the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands by the ears. Give me a single leg drop, right and left. Now draw a capital letter O, one direction. Do that again, single leg drop. Now capital letter O, draw in the air, opposite direction. We got 2 more. So notice my head again is up off of the mat and my fingertips are just gently holding the back of my head, never pulling on my neck. Elbows wide outside of my peripheral vision. All right, let's try that other leg. Straight and across. So same thing we just did, now we've switched legs. And we're gonna make it even. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, single leg drop only. Stay here. So again, just barely helping that head. All right, 2 of these, and that capital letter O. So you should feel those lower abs really firing up. That is our goal for this track, is to get those lower abs really engaging. And if you want to make that O like a tiny little dot, make it a tiny little dot. And you can bend those legs instead of that full drop. All right, last one here. Grab the back of your legs, slowly sit it up. We're gonna take it into an earthquake. Press your calves into the floor, hands to the front. Keeping that super straight spine, look up towards the ceiling. If you notice you start to hunch, just make it upright. All right, okay, let's end this ab challenge with a bang. Place your hands behind your hips, bend your feet. We're gonna shoot one leg out, other leg out, both, and the both. Try it with me. One leg, other leg. Now notice I'm kind of tilting side to side with that double leg shoot out. Oh, hip flexors and quads on fire? Yes, they are. One leg, other leg. Both legs, tip and tip. Now if you're like, you know what, Danielle, this is kind of easy. I got you. Don't put your feet on the floor. Keep them nice and high. Single, single. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I'm definitely challenging my lower abs. I bet you are too. Nice, we're done. Good job. All right, it's time to move the work to the back again because the core is the front, back, side to side, top and bottom of the body. So I'm gonna take it into a kneeling position. If you want, you can put a pillow under your knees or you can sit back, totally up to you. All right, give me some nice big shoulder rolls back, open up your chest, tighten through your core, and then squeeze your glutes. All right, bring your hands up and overhead. We're just gonna reach back towards our heels. Right arm and left arm. Yeah, so tighten up that back side. Squeeze the cheeks, not the ones on your face. And tighten up that back. All right, bring it to an all fours position, bird dog. Right arm, left leg, and then switch left arm, right leg. So nice and straight. Again, we're using that core to help keep our balance, and we want a nice flat back. All right, we're gonna add a little rainbow reach across. So take it up, rainbow back to the front and switch. Reach up, rainbow, back, and reset. How's it coming along? If you're not able to tap that toe, that's okay. Just going as best as you can. 2 more. All right, 1 more, then we're gonna take it back to that high kneel position. All right, back to those knees. Reach back and reach back. Big deep breaths. So if you're a little more flexible, you can actually try to touch the opposite heel. If you're like, nope, Danielle, I'm good with just the closest heel, that's cool too. This track is specifically aiming for the lower back. So as long as you're tightening up through that lower back, that's what we want. All right, hold it here. Give me some nice big shoulder rolls. Stretch the chest, that upper back. Tighten through the core. Give me 2 more here. Big circles. Oh, so good for mobility. So good for flexibility. All right, 1 more time. Let's do those reach backs, chest tall. So ideally, we want to drop those shoulders and not be tensed through the neck. And again, it's that lower back and glutes that we are targeting, not the quads. All right, last one. Let's take it back to that all fours, bird dog. Reach. So notice it's the opposite arm than the leg. If you try to do the same arm, same leg, it's definitely going to throw off your balance. Belly in tight. All right, shall we try those rainbow reach backs? Up, rainbow to the front, and switch. Up, rainbow, out, and switch. 2 to go. Beautiful. Last one. And child's pose. Sit back, round out the spine, relax. Awesome job. We're actually going to stay right here in our child's pose. Knees are nice and wide, and we're just going to walk those fingertips as far forward as we can get them. Relax your head down on the floor, relax your chest, and just enjoy this stretch, for maybe about 20 more seconds or so. Catch your breath. Well done today. Good job for putting in the work. Again, you put in the work, you are guaranteed results. All right, bring it to an all fours position. Bring one leg forward. We're gonna take it into a pigeon stretch. So front leg is bent, back leg shoots out behind you, and I want you to square your shoulders, square your hips straight ahead. We're gonna start with a nice, tall pigeon stretch. And if that's too easy, take it down to the elbows. And if that's too easy, walk the hands forward and drop your head. This is a great hip flexor stretch, quad stretch, because we really worked it with those leg shootouts. All right, go ahead and take it back up. I'm going to rainbow back, try to reach that back foot. If that foot is nowhere near that hand, that's okay. We're just deepening that stretch through the hip flexor and the quad. And release. Let's do it all on the other side now. Other leg comes forward again. Drop that hip towards the ground. Make sure the hips and the shoulders are squared straight ahead. If that's too easy, take it down to the elbows. And if that's too easy, walk the hands forward. Drop your chest towards the ground. Enjoy it. Feels fantastic. Go ahead and take it up. I'm going to rainbow my arm back. Grab that big toe. Really intensifying that stretch through the quad. And release. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you had an amazing core workout. Great job. This is a City of Arvada production, instructed by Danielle Woodyard. You can watch this video and more on the City of Arvada's YouTube page at City of Arvada.
Game face on.